Check this out. Look at that. It's shiny as can be. This is so exciting. Look. It's so freaking shiny. Why is it like this? So, oh, also, another piece that I'm really excited about. Rotors. They made it in. Finally was able to get them. Picked them up yesterday. Didn't work on the car, do anything yesterday. I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't. I'm so excited for this. This is gonna look so good. Brand new. I don't know why I'm this excited just about rotors. I don't know, but like. Welcome back, everyone. I know I did this in the last video. I made a bad intro and then came back at the end of my video and remade the intro. So that's what I'm doing here. Thank you guys for over 500 views on my last video for the part 1 of the E36 drift build. I've got a lot, so I'm pretty much on the final steps right now, which you guys are going to see everything after this intro clip. Good news and bad news. I'm going to start with bad news. Evergreen Speedway took off the open drift on the 22nd. So today is the 21st. Open drift was supposed to be tomorrow, and Evergreen removed it for some reason, and I don't know why. And they changed the schedule because it was the 22nd and then the 25th that were open drifts. Now the 27th is DriftCon After Dark, which I will be attending, not with the car, just watching. And then the 27th or 28th is the next open drift, and I'm gonna get secured in that, and then that's gonna be the actual drift date for this car. So not tomorrow, which sucks because I've been busting butt to try to get this thing done. I found this out last night that it was canceled, so I don't know. Now I got a little bit more time to get this thing done, and you guys are going to see everything that's gotten done to this so far. Maybe not everything, because some of the stuff's just really boring, and I didn't want to bore you guys too much with that kind of video. Ooh, that's so sick. Look at that. Isn't that so awesome? Oh, that was so heavy. That's so freaking cool. So, I mean, I'm gonna do some paint in here, make it pop a little. I gotta put like these little brackets and whatnot in here again, just like that. It's gonna look awesome. I gotta get under the car, which I'll probably do on Saturday, just to be able to get that bushing that's underneath the car out. And yeah, I'm gonna clean this up too, so it looks all fancy when we put it back on. I gotta scrape off that gasket, get some RTV or something in there. But I'm gonna go ahead and get that set up, and you guys will see that. We're back. Day 2, package showed up day early. It's supposed to be here Saturday. Today is Friday. And look what I got, guys. Actually, you know, wearing some proper gloves. At this time I won't like pinch my fingers or, you know, go through a bunch of my... Oh, it's red. Wow, I thought it was going to be, That's sick. Wow, and they have like a little... So I can't install it from the opposite side like I wanted to. They go in one way. That's cool enough. I'm about it. This might be a little difficult with this. Hopefully it goes pretty easy. Looks like I'll just have to use... Alright, after what felt like forever, putting new wire in this welder because the one that was in there wouldn't fit. It kept binding. I had to convert everything to gas because it was set up for flux. This can do flux or gas, so I got that all clean. It's been chilling here. Not very bad. Now let's see. Not too bad. Pretty bad. I got that in there to kind of, there you go, kind of just hold the back so I can actually press it in. Looks like it's in. Go ahead and release this. Hold it. Oh my god, that was terrible, guys. Yeah, now do this side. More. On this side. Make sure you hold this straight on the bolt.
I didn't do this one that much though.
That's alright. It's not always gonna be the same. Okay, so I'm an idiot, and I don't think the diff was lined up perfectly when I started running the bolt in, and it did not do so hot, and messed up the threads on the end of the bolt and inside the diff. Tried running the tap that I homemade just to kind of push the threads through the back. Didn't work, so we actually just went and bought a tap and die set to fix this. So that looks, I mean, that looks a little better than what it was. One of the threads is still messed up, but now this will actually work, I hope. And luckily you can get to the back side of this. So instead of trying to re-tap the threads from the front that are messed up, you can go in through the back side to where you actually have, you know, a big chunk of thread that's actually being held by this, and it's going to keep you straight. So when you come out, it's going to be as straight as the rest of the threads. But you either need an adjustable or really nice ratchet set or wrench set with multiple sizes.
The Icon ratcheting wrench.
Yeah. I told myself when I bought the kit that I did, I was like, oh, I don't ever need anything smaller than a 10mm wrench. And then, so I bought that kit. They went from a 10 to 20mm, or 10 to 19. And then today I needed the other one, something smaller, so. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna fill this diff full of lead and tie it to myself and then jump in the river.
No. Man, why do you keep wearing those shoes? You work on cars.
They're already too far gone, it's okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
I can fix it.
I tried. One more time. There's this little thing and I don't know what it is. Just hangs down. Something like BMW stuff. I don't know. For the hydro. The guy told me you force it through the hole where the e-brake cable comes out for this metal rod, and then hook this to the thing, you know. And then under the car, I got to install the T and the lines, and then let the secondary or the dual hydros just hang, and then we could put the subframe in. But I couldn't do that with the subframe out unless I pop the driveline out and like the heat shields and everything. I ain't doing all that. The subframe's out. I'm doing it this way.
Nobody got no time for that.
Oh, it's so freaking difficult. I don't know if there's like a rubber grommet in this thing or something, but like if it was just a single tube to go through, it would have been no problem. But this is a pain in my freaking butt. I'm angry. Alright, this is what I've come up with. The line loops down and then comes around and goes back in through the hole. This is pretty much as far as I can get it. There was this little bracket right there. I'm gonna see if I can maybe push it through a little bit more, but I kind of like that. So let's go see underneath the car. See how far that tube came out. Just right there above the driveline, you see it. Yep, just that one right there. That little gray one sticking out. So I've got these weird little compression fittings on here that this goes into. So I know that the one without the T on it is for the driver's side of the car, right over here. So that's got to go on the driver's side because it comes up through the T, and then these little things. Why does this not focus?
The T.
These little things get screwed onto them, and then I have these little balls, which little sleeves. This thing sucks ass at focusing. Maybe the lens is really dirty and I can't like autofocus. I don't know, is that better?
Sure.
Sure.
No. There we go.
Is it good now? Can you hear me now? Imagine the guy from Verizon or whatever that was. I think it was Verizon or Sprint maybe. Watched this video and then like sued me because I said, "Can you hear me now?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know. I know you don't. It's okay. Okay. Back under here. I go. Oh.
Jeez.
Oh. What?
You just slammed into the jack.
I like that. Jack slammed into me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Jennifer?
I don't know.
Am I right or am I wrong? Cause girl, I ain't got no idea. Oh man.
What?
It's too heavy for you to pick up. It's weird.
Oh my god.
Yeah. There was just paint.
How embarrassing.
I know. Why
would you paint it?
I painted this whole arm. What's that, Vine? Oh, I know.
What's mine?
yourself up there, please. Wow. Can I help you? Okay, so the bracket goes on the front. Goes on like that. Know how to fuck. Oh my god, that's so lame. That's not... No way. Oh, brother. Say it. Say it. Say it. I know you're thinking it.
What?
Oh, brother. I know you're thinking about saying it. Okay. Oh, this would be so much easier to do if it was like a Supra. There we go. That's how that stupid thing gets up there. It goes up and around the filler neck for the fuel tank. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shoo! This side's pretty much done. I got to take that lower control arm back off, or at least the coilover. Suspend this up with the floor jack. I got to adjust the coilover so I can get some better clearance back here. Right now it's hitting, so it's also not bolted up, but when it's bolted up, it still hits. I had to move the cover, get some sunshine on the car, let it warm up under here because it rained, and good thing I had the cover on to keep everything dry. But I mean, you can see the puddle of everything. It's wet, and I want the sun to heat up the ground a little bit because it's getting kind of chilly out here in Washington now. I don't know. We're just gonna I'm gonna set you guys up on a time lapse again. I forgot to bring my DJI, and I was editing this video earlier today, just getting it kind of done as I go along, and yeah, it's a whole lot of me talking and a whole lot of not a lot of work getting done. So I'm just putting in the clips of everything, which you guys have already seen that. So there are little breaks here and there, showing you guys what I'm doing. I did get the diff stub in on this side. There's the new M3 axle. Trailing arm is over there. Brackets and all the calipers and everything just need to go on. I need to adjust the height. And then I need to look into the front end of the car because it's leaking power steering fluid. And I need to figure that out before I can go comfortably drive the car, plead the brakes. Once everything's on, we good to go. So we're in the final stretch. All right, I have been kicking my own butt with this. It should not be this bad. So I finally got this thing freaking moved. I need to slide this collar back down to remember where I was at. Finally got it moved. I need to drop this down, but I couldn't do it in the car, so I had to take it out. This is like, I mean, I was sticking the pry bar. I picked this table up. I was pulling so hard on it to get it to go, and then it finally cracked, so then I pushed it down and it finally broke it loose. Still not, you know, hand loose yet, but with that big ass screwdriver through here, you know, it's it's working, but I need to loosen this up, move this collar back down. I don't think I can move it freely or with the screwdriver yet. So I'm gonna do that and then show you guys. All right, just to show you guys how hard this is. I mean, that should not be like that. I need 2 hands to move this. I'll be back. All right, everyone, check this out. It's done. I didn't film the last little bits and pieces of it. Well, I guess you guys are getting to see the last little bits and pieces right now. I'm just, finding my loose ends, getting everything, making sure it's all snug. The only thing I'm not gonna be able to do today is the tightening down the wheel bearing or the axle to the actual hub itself. Right here, this giant nut. I don't have one that is the correct size, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that another day. But over here, everything's done. I got my brake lines. Just been kind of like bending them out of the way of the axle so I get clearance. Got a pretty good amount of clearance, so nothing's gonna hit. They're tight. I got my dual caliper hydro setup under there. It looks a little janky, but that side looks a lot better over there. But I'm gonna crawl over here. Once I do this, so I keep getting my fingers in the camera. I'm just tightening all these last 4 10 millimeters, and then I guess after that, it's almost like I could throw the wheels on, but well, I'm gonna do the hydro because that is the junction where it comes out of the car, and then the T and everything. And if it's leaking, so that I don't know how dirty my face is. I've just been going crazy on this thing for the past, like, I don't know, 6 hours. It hasn't been 6 hours since you guys have last seen anything. It's been a while though, so I'm just trying to do what I can. I'm gonna crack the bleeders on both sides, and get them open. I don't seem to have any more. That looks sick. Woo, that looks good. I'm so happy right now, guys. The suspension is done on the back side of the car. I still gotta dial everything in. Hopefully the height is good. What's going on over there? It was a bird fight or some shit. I don't know, but my back is itchy from laying across the ground and everything all day. So, yeah, I'm going to, finish her up. Get some food in here. All right, guys, that's a wrap. She's all done. Show you guys the hydro. It's got some good tension on it now before it locks out. I do need to get another bolt in the bottom corner of this, so I don't know how hard it's going to be to pull this thing back out. I've got to pop all of this crap up again and see if I can run a bolt through the bottom, because if you watch closely here, got a little bit of flex to it. I mean, this was not meant to have this much power or force on it. And the brakes, I'll have to bleed them again once Jennifer gets here. But so far, so good. Everything, I'm not going to be able to, if I put the wheel on that, I could probably turn it. But, all right, this is what we're looking like. I think it looks sick. Just had to, you can't really see too much. There you go. I mean, I never got around to actually painting the emblem in the caliper like I wanted to, but that's what we got. Boys and girls, that's what it's gonna look like. Nothing too fancy, but I got the wheel in there and I started spinning it around. I was hearing this clunking issue and I couldn't figure it out. I thought it was the diff and I was really upset for a second. But then I realized that where this line comes in and it goes over and up under the chassis where that T-block is, it was bouncing off the drive line where it connects to the differential. So I just had to crawl out from under there with the pry bar and bending everything up and tying everything so it's not going to come back down. Anyways, that's going to be it for part 2. That's the final edition. I'm just going to adjust the suspension. You guys don't need to see that. If you want to, you can comment that you want to, and I'll put it in the next video. If not, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys are excited to see me go out and drift. Sorry that plans got changed and I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer to go out on the track. I'm kind of glad that they got changed because I still have to do the suspension. I could get all of it done tonight, honestly, but doing it by myself, kind of a pain in the butt. And I don't want to make this video like a 90-minute long video. I'm gonna try to shorten everything up as I possibly can, which that would be played in the beginning of the video. I don't know why I'm talking like that. So thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, see me drift. I'm gonna be posting some videos hopefully this week before Sundays when the next event is, of hitting the sim, and then maybe I'll post some, you know, some street clips or some empty parking lot clips or whatever I can find. Someone who's got a private parking lot, I can go slide in a little bit, do some practice runs before the track, get the tires for this thing, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next couple videos. Thank you.